There's first for everything, and unfortunately there's first for bad things as well. And mine was June 6th. I had a very good friend of mine pass away of a massive heart attack. I went to her awakening June 5th and her funeral June 6th. Her awakening was the most painfully hardest thing I've ever done in my life. And for those of you who don't know what an awakening is, it's where you walk up to their coffin that they're lying in and you pay them your respects. And then you say anything that you feel like you need to say to them. And I am here to tell you my experiences of it, especially as this was my first time going to a funeral and the awakening. So when I got the text that she passed away on May 30th, I cried a lot. I mean a lot. And I don't think it was really because of the fact that she was gone, but because it was just really sad news. And it just hasn't really processed through my head yet that this happened. And her awakening, ooh, that was so hard. Walking up to her coffin and seeing her face and seeing her just lying there, you almost think of her as just sleeping. And while I was looking at her, I kept thinking and saying to myself that this isn't real. It can't be. This can't be real. She's just sleeping. And I kept telling myself to tell her, wake up. She needs to wake up. She has to wake up. She can't be gone. She can't be. It is so unreal. It's so unreal. Especially if you can see them. Because you just want them to open their eyes and you want to talk to them. I really wanted to hug her and I wanted to touch her so bad. But I couldn't. And nothing happened. And that was very, very hard for me to deal with. And it was very hard for me to wrap my brain around the fact that she's just lying there, but she's not really there. And seeing everybody else and their emotions, walking up to her coffin was the hardest part, I think, to do. Because it's just a body laying there, and you can't really get yourself to believe that. Or at least I couldn't. And I still can't really. And then her funeral the next day they had the casket open again where you can see her. And because the awakening, I didn't want to look at her. I didn't want to believe anything that was going on. And so at the funeral, I really took it in that she was there and she was in the coffin and this was really happening. So I made myself stand there and just look at her. But I don't know if it helped with the grieving process or anything. I don't know, but I wanted to make myself believe that she was really in that coffin. Her soul was really gone. The week after all of this happened, that we had to go to work, was really hard. It was really hard. I cried a lot. And I know everybody's griefs, I know they go through these things in a different way, but I feel like they just went and then was able to get over it quick. Like, way faster than I can. And I understand that it's a few weeks after this happened, but I'm still having a very hard time trying to get over it. And I don't know if you really do ever get over it, but I think I'm in that stage where I'm almost accepting it, but I still don't want to let her go, and really believe that she's like not on vacation or just at home goofing off or something. I mean, it's hard. It's hard when you lose someone so sudden. And even if it is someone who you knew that was gonna happen from like a long time ago, it's still hard. It's still very hard. And she was a very amazing woman. And this is just really hard. So, you guys, please, 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 please take in every single moment that you are with your family, because you never know what's gonna happen. You never know. If you're fighting with your best friends or your family, please, please just make up. Make up, because when they're gone, they're really gone, and you're not going to be able to say what you want to say, and then you're going to be hating yourselves for saying the things that you did when they were alive. And just give them a big hug and make memories. Make very good memories with them, because that's what you're going to want to remember when they do pass. Not the bad ones. You want way more good ones than bad. So guys, if you have ever gone through a funeral, or you've only been to one like I have, please comment down below and let me know your experience and how you've coped with everything and what your grieving process was, because maybe I can use some of that as well to help me. Thank you for watching.